What's up? Terve vaan, veljet ja siskot. Kiva kun klikkasitte videon auki ja tervetuloa mun tube-kanavalle. Mun nimi on Tony Branch ja tällä kanavalla me tullaan tekemään huikeita peliseikkailuja aina alusta loppuun asti. Ja totta kai pysytään hyvien puolella. Jos dikkailet meikän pelityylistä tai pelivalinnoista, niin iske peukkuu ja pistä kanava tilaukseen. You know what to do. Pidemmittä puheitta, jatketaan siitä mihin viimeksi jäätiin. Olemme saapuneet Baldur's Gatein seuduille. Kiitos Anton. Ei mitään käsitystä, mitä tuleva meille tuo. Jotenkin kuvittelisin, että paljon keskusteluja tiedossa.
I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
All right.
Wow. Thanks.
No problem.
My mum would like this. She's the best cook in the world. And
Yeah.
she taught me too.
Hyvä.
I'll look for her. I think she'll probably come soon. Thanks a lot.
No problemo. Oh my god, täällä on paljon jengiä. Ei me aleta juttelemaan näille kaikille. Refugee. Mitä täällä tapahtuu?
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern. Agreement? Why should I negotiate with the vermin who've stolen my house? I got nothing to say to them.
No vois kysyä nätisti. No. No. Yes. Mikä
I'm
tuuri.
fine. They can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live.
Sä et meitä pelottele.
You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened.
I
Come on,
appreciate it.
boys. We've got places to be.
Yeah, niin meilläkin. Jatketaan matkaa. Meitä ei vois vähempää kiinnostaa toi kartano. Ja sen sisältämät ongelmat. Sirkus. Ehkä joskus. Hirveästi. Tää on joku... Siis me ollaan nyt varmaan joku... Oh-oh.
Never felt an earthquake in Baldur's Gate before.
Wow.
What the hells?
Zog. Citizen. Citizen. Citizen.
Give them a piece of your mind and pieces of your body will be washing up in Grey Harbour tomorrow.
Gee. What is this? Circus poster. Täälläkin on varmaan jotain. Muista Toni seivaa.
There must be something. The priests will open the temple up again. You'll see.
Okay. Take care.
We would never hurt him. I had nothing to do with this front page material.
Herra Jumala, mikä siinä oli?
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right.
Maksetaan sitten.
Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
My name is Anton.
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Tää on ihan kuin tullissa olis.
Uh-huh. Eyes open,
Aha.
body still.
Skannaaks se meet tai jotain?
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Kaksi hienoa vaihtoehtoa.
Your peaceful surrender has been noted. You will be transferred to Worms Rock Prison, where you will await further sentencing.
Anteeksi, mitä?
What are you doing?
Me ollaan vankilassa
Cannot
nyt vai?
defeat the brain without that stone.
Head.
Jouduttiin sitten vankilaan.
Deafening silence. Did Wintley speak?
Softer than a whisper.
Yes.
Come on, open up.
Open up. Miksi se valitsi sen? Nyt pitäisi tulla. Nyt on kiire. He's coming. Oh, nothing to see here. Seivataan tähän näin. Alright. Lähdetään hiipimältä vartijan perään.
I wonder what's past this.
Meillä ei hirveän kauan aikaa. Mutta me päästään täältä ehkä ulos. Come on. Tuleeko joku taistelu heti? Oh no.
Calm down, dear. It won't happen, I swear.
Broke down the door because it...
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. It wasn't even hurt.
Lord Gortash has been expecting your arrival. Please hold a moment.
Okay.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
Oh no.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last.
Ah.
I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate.
Thank you.
My city.
Tää oli vähän kuumottava juttu, mutta...
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
Ceremonial hall. I suppose so.
Is expecting you. Please make your way. Lord Gortash is expecting you.
Apua. Mihin suuntaan meidän kannattaa mennä? Shopping time. Thank you.
Hope that fixes it for ya.
Mua ahdistaa tämmönen väenpaljous. What you got there?
Fruit, vegetables.
Shopping.
What can I do? You're hungry.
Thank you.
You know where to find.
Täällä on nyt kauppiat joka paikka. Ei me aloita käymään jokaisessa.
Slow down, sweetie.
Miten me päästään tähän rakennukseen?
Good. Let them see you taking.
Hello?
Worm's Crossing, the welcome mat of Baldur's Gate. This is it. I'm almost home.
Okay.
I won't lie. The thought hardly fills me with glee. Even with my newfound advantages, he's still an incredibly powerful vampire. But he's arrogant too. If he does hear I'm back, he'll try to take me and expose himself in the process. Then I'll be able to strike. Neither will I, darling. At least I hope you'll come along for the show. But regardless, the plan is simple. Find him, stop him from gaining almighty power, and then really enjoy killing him. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. The answer is no. No. That was before I knew the cost. Before I knew it meant transforming into some grotesque beast. I remember how it hurt when I turned into a vampire. My body writhed and warped while I was utterly helpless. The grip of death owned my heart as it beat its last. I don't want to turn into anything else.
Sanoinko mä, että mulla on pikku
I
flassa?
can't do that again.
Ehkä.
I can't watch my body be taken over. I am not. I just don't want to lose my God's given good looks, really. Wouldn't that be a crime? I'm really not sure. Thank you.
Wow.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this
Täällä on
world
kaikki.
that I desire.
Raphael. The
You
devil himself.
do not have it. And you never
Ja boss.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
Snap. Mitä tapahtuu?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
To illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No, Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he prove cooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
There it is. Of course.
You really do think highly of yourself. My sights are set on something much more valuable than your soul. Succulent though it would be. I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir. I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. ever watching for more than 1,000 years for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that.
Voidaanko me
He's
huijaa
offering you an alternative to the
Rafaelia?
mind flayer in your
Koska mä
head.
haluaisin antaa sen
Take Raphael's
kruunun
deal and you
Gaelille.
could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free,
What
you
to
would have
do?
no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Hell no.
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
No, 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 no.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world. Oh, I'm sorry, you were serious? The crown has laid low all who attempt to harness its power. Archwizards, emperors, gods. It would tear you apart. I won't stop you. But time is running out. So, don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
Sure. Mitä asialaisella?
The means to loosing the Prince of the Comet was within our grasp, and you refused it. Why? I wanted to follow the open valley, the easy way out. You chose the brambled path. I'm annoyed by it. And I admire you for it. We must speak with Voss. Then we find our way to Raphael's House of Hope. We'll take the Orphic Hammer and use it to smash the true heir's bonds. Yisk Githkar Tafki Crashet. The Githyanki will be free.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Raphael. Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you? Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea.
No.
And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him? Tell me, you turned him down. Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Brothel, pleasure house, den of decadent delights.
Where are you, boss?
Voss, friend to the comet.
Lae'zel of Kalir, warrior of warriors. Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. Shkaketh! Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people. I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son.
Githkar Tavkim crashed. You put your trust in me, Voss. I plan to honor it.
Yes, and it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Oh.
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you. A devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices.
The House of Hope. We must find a way in.
The House of Hope, you say? I couldn't ask for a name more fitting. Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the Hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your time, and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
The widow broke in. Isn't right.
Up. Muistakaa aina seivata.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such a do about a damned bridge.
It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make
Let's
your
go
way
to the
the
audience hall.
If it isn't little
What?
Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The dead three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
What happens next is out of our hands.
Selvä. Yo, Astarion.
Need something? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It's
Missä on Will? Tässä.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the jewel of Baldurin? As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood. No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst. And Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither. More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to. Yes, and at a great cost, partial ceremorphosis. I won't begrudge you your choice. As for me, though, I'm not ready. I might never be.
Yikes. Ei riitä, ei millään. Roll again. Meillähän näitä riittää. No niin. Pujakaa.
The coast is ever my priority. If you think we need this, very well. I will avail myself of the astral tadpole's powers.
Oh.
That's the spirit.
Life pulses from within. The parasite's thoughts whisper at the edge of your mind. It wants
Will,
to
ei sinun
share
pakko
itself
ottaa
with
sitä.
you.
En mä tarkoittanut sitä.
It wants to be let in.
Go on. Don't be afraid. It only wants to help you evolve.
A coldness seeps through your veins as the tadpole awakens. Its yearning almost unbearable. Your mind is the tadpole's essence courses through you. Where it touches, your flesh, glands, organs contract and flood with pure thought. You feel different. Your body has never felt more connected. Your mind present in every flex of a joint or muscle.
Perhaps, once the others see what you can do.
Laitetaan Willin levelit kuntoon. Okei, levelit laitettu. Leave the camp.
Is expecting you. Please make your way.
Fine.
Kinspeople, Baldurians,
and
dearest Duke Ravengard.
Hänen luona.
Thank you
My
for joining
goodness.
me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
Ai, onks sun isä se kaljumies siinä vai?
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while at least. Let's get Baldur's Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
Yes.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects.
Toi on Willin faija.
Karlak,
Maybe?
come and say a proper hello.
My respects? You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Little friend?
As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Her assassins hunt you even now. They are very efficient killers. Even someone with your talents should take heed. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. She might be anywhere. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
Kuulostaa
And my father?
valheelta.
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
You look carefully, but discover nothing.
So Ketheric was ready to betray our alliance too. I can't say it comes as a surprise. But you should know this. I initiated this plot. I brought Ketheric and Orin together to create the Absolute. They knew this would only work if we stood united and coordinated our powers. Their ambition blinded them to reason. I don't suffer the same affliction. In short, you can trust me. Then let it be writ by the black hand of Bane. I, Lord Enver Gortash, swear I shall do you no
Mä en
harm.
tiedä, koko ajan tulee,
We
pitää
will
tehdä
rise
suuria
together
päätöksiä.
over Toriel
En mä
as
pysy
a
perässä.
roaring sun.
This isn't going to end well. Mark my words.
Yeah, samaa mieltä.
I understand your concerns, my old friend. But allow me to demonstrate why you made the right choice. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
Take that with a grain of salt. This is Gortash we're talking to.
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a home. Find her nest and slay her there. For all its charms, Baldur's Gate has long had a cancer at its heart. A hidden temple devoted to Baal. That's where Orin became what she is, where she worshipped and schemed. And now, it's where she hides from my watchers, when she's not spilling blood in the streets. You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. If the trail goes cold, follow the bodies. First, Orin the Red, bloody dagger of Baal, causes panic in the streets through killings in the Absolute's name. Next, the threat of the Absolute's monstrous armies formed by Merkel's general, Ketheric Thorm. In such circumstances, people crave strong leaders. Leaders that bring law, order, and protection. Leaders like me, Bane's unyielding hand, author of justice. You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them, all out of fear of the Absolute. Next, we will declare curfew and begin infecting the masses. Our subjects will hear the voice of their absolute God. The faithful will do anything in the name of their God. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. Soon. First, come and be witness as I make history. The first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Siitä nyt vaan
Enver Gortash,
miekka niskasta sisään.
swearest thou by Baldurin's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Toi on.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gather guests. Grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
Fine. What's up?
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you?
No, of course not.
Gortash is your enemy, either way. This pact may delay the inevitable betrayal, but not by much. Don't let him suck you in! Oh, he paints a pretty picture, then rips it to shreds right in front of your nose.
Tiedetään, tiedetään.
I'll play along for now, but I'm not letting him slip out of reach. He's going to pay for what he did to me, one way or another.
One way or another.
under Gortash, the two will conquer the cult army and preserve our city.
I need a quick word.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see, Gortash has had your father relocated to the slaughter, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
Mitä Will?
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning? Certainly not. But she's as inevitable as Toril's path around the sun. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to.
All right. Jatketaan matkaa. Minne ikinä.
Judging you. Don't like it.
You're not being paid.
Taas me maanjäristys.
The brain appears to be
So, what's going on here? Täällä on kiva pikku stadioni. Waypoint, yeah. Oh! What's going on here?
That felt great.
You're very welcome, sir.
What the hell?
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
Thing damn near busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Gulster. She's no thief.
No, nyt sillä ainakin helaa.
Was on the list.
En mä tiedä mitä muuta mä voin tehdä hänelle.
Gortash just wants to make sure that there's no misunderstanding.
And what will have to go to speak to
the Elfsong Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to me.
You'll manage. There's nothing that man can't do.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard. No.
Nyt on aika paljon menoa. Joka paikassa nyt vaan. Oh. A lot of rats. Yeah, what to do?
A most noisy cuck.
Do it again. And again. One more time. Herra Jumala, niitä on paljon vieläkin, mutta ehkä me selvitään.
Heating up.
Jotenkin.
You're not gonna like
Ja
this,
siis
mate.
nehän on varottuja. Right? Oh no. Nyt oli ehkä vähän ylireagoitu lyöt. Niin. Yeah. Put him up, put him up, put him up. Bloody rats. That's about it.
The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks. Good. On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Boing. A button. Yoink.
Psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Oh no.
Should mind my step. I just want a little look.
It's Yankee. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of him, quickly.
Okei. Okay. Ei me ei lähdetä tonne sämpäille nyt, koska siellä on aika paljon githjenkejä ja ne 100% varmuudella tappaa meidät. Ehkä me palataan myöhemmin. Sori rotat, te nyt vähän niinku kuolitte turhaa. Oh, tää on niin valtava kaupunki, että mä en edes tiedä minne seuraavaksi. Hello there, Damon.
Aha! Thought I sensed an inferno. Karlach, right? Without you lot, I'd have been toast twice over. First in the Druid's Grove, then at last Light Inn. Thank you for saving my life. But I have to ask, what are you doing here?
We have business in the city. Same as you by the looks of things. Nice forge you have here. Hold on. I know you. The weaponsmith, right? Drafted into the blood war
Handsome
when your
devil.
city was swallowed by Avernus. Not too different from my own story. Well done making it out alive.
Same to you. Though unless my senses deceive me, you brought a bit of the hells back with you. Infernal engine?
Who needs a heart when you've got one of these to keep you warm? Thank you, Zariel.
Forget warm. You're burning up. Might be burning out a piston ring. Or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Please do. I've been dying to find an infernal mechanic.
No, vihdoinkin me löydettiin sellainen.
Now that's hot.
Okay.
Too hot. I think I could sort you out. But I need some infernal iron and a lot of luck.
Mulla on sulle 2. Riittääkö se?
Hey, soldier. We've got some infernal iron already. Let's give it to him, eh? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
Oh.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it.
Yeah.
I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Jep. On meillä 1. Carlac.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Okay.
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. I'm ready to burn
Fuck
all
you.
night. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time for dinner?
All right. Mitäs sitten? No hei. Ei mitään. Tätä videoa on nyt jatkunut sen verran pitkään, että eiköhän pistetä se pakettiin. Ja jatketaan ensi videolla, veljet ja siskot, siitä, mihin nyt ollaan jääty. Tullaan luultavasti seikkailemaan vielä täällä Baldur's kaupungissa ja mitä ikinä meidän eteen tuleekaan. Joo, on parempi tietää myös, milloin kannattaa perääntyä vihollisista, koska kaikkiin me ei tulla voittamaan ainakaan heti. Mutta seuraavaan kertaan. Palataan seuraavassa videossa. Sammoro!